Hey everyone, welcome back to my palette Roulette series, also known as Pando's Eyeshadows. I kind of do a variation of that project and that little challenge that's going around on YouTube. So basically what I do is I go through the number generator and I pick 5 different shadows and I include all my palettes and all my singles, which is not a lot, but it kind of works out and it gives me some fun looks, and then I use those shades for the next month. And what I've done differently to the last time I did this is I've actually tracked how many times I've used the eyeshadows, which I thought would be interesting just to see, because the first time I did this I didn't track it at all and I had really little progress and it was really bad. And then this time I did track it, and it actually made me want to use the shadows a little bit more. I still think I didn't use that many shadows from this project on my looks. I mean, I've got some on today. I'm going to wipe this off, and what I'm going to do is when I pick the new 5 shades today, I will do a different eye look with all 5 shades, and I'll try to do that and you'll watch me. And so far the last 2 have been decently entertaining. I think the last one was good. I think the first one was pretty bad, but I don't know, fingers crossed I get some good shades today. Anyway, I'm talking a mile a minute, so let me just tell you the progress first, and then I will wipe this off and then we will see what I get. So let me start with what I got in the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. I got this shade Fuego, and unfortunately when I got this palette I really love this shade, and I thought I'd be using it a lot, but I feel like I'm moving away from sort of coral colours right now. So I've only used this twice in the last month, so I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's not a huge amount of progress on there. The next shade that I have in this palette was this mustard Dijon colour. This one I used more. I used it 4 times. I found I used it more in my crease, and it was quite fun to use. It came off quite mustardy yellow on me, and I'm not familiar with yellow eyeshadows and this sort of mustardy colour, so it was a new one for me that I kind of was testing out and trying to figure out what worked and what didn't, and I quite enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it more than I did the Fuego one, which I didn't think I would. The next one from here, I got 3 from this palette. Hopefully this palette's not in the next one that I do, because I'm kind of getting sick of it and I want to use some other things. The next one was this cocoa colour, this lovely brown. This I used more as well, so I was doing quite a lot of brownie smoky looks, and what I'll do is I'll post some photos of what they look like when I'm not covering up the screen here. But anyway, yeah, I thought this one was pretty decent. I used this one 4 times as well. The other one was in this LA Dreams Revolution palette, and it was this Venice Beach. So this one here. And this one I used 5 times. So I like this as an eyeshadow topper on my lid. I think it's really pretty. I also put it in the corner there. There's not really a dip, but you can definitely tell that I've been using it. So quite happy with that one. And then the last one that I had was in the Urban Decay Naked palette, and it was in the shade Naked. So it was this one. And this one I've used an awful lot. So I used this 5 times. Actually, no, I've used this 6 times. I have it on today as well. So this one I used the most. And I think it's just because it was a good transitional shade, and it's just one of those shades that you can use over and over again. And you know, it's not too dark, not too light. So yeah, it was really helpful to use this one. So I quite like that one. So as I mentioned, I did get 1 new palette this month, which is the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. So it's this lovely color story here, which I really like. I've only used it once, so I really kind of hope it's picked so I can actually see what other shades I like, because I've only really used these purpley and pink shades. So I've added that to my list here, and I've got 134 eyeshadows now to pick for the project. Not sure what happened with the lighting there, but hopefully this one is okay. It's got a little bit of a hue to it, but anyway, I think my ring light just broke, so oh well. Yeah, hopefully that some shades are picked in here, but you never know, I might just end up with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette again. What I am gonna do is my rules for myself: if a shade is picked that's already been picked in this project and already been used, I will just roll it out for another one. I'm not going to redo a shade. I think that would be boring for me. But if the same palette is picked, you know, even for all 5 shades, I will allow that. What I'll do is, first off, I'm going to wipe away what I've got on my eyes, and then I will be right back. And I'm back. So I just put on some concealer because obviously I rubbed off quite a bit. But anyway, so back to the selection. 5 shades. I've got a number generator here. So let me just open that up. I've got minimum 1 and then maximum 1, 3, 4. So let me just do that. It says shake to, oh, here we go. What is that? 95. So let's see, 95 would be, oh, can I have something that I haven't used before? Okay, so this is from the LA Dreams from Revolution palette, and this is in the shade Sunset. So again, this one was picked. I think all three times I've done this now, this one's been picked. But this is in Sunset. So which one is Sunset? Okay, so it's this one here. So, oops. Why have I got green all over me? What is going on? Okay, so let me just swatch that for you. So it's this one. I have used this one before. It's quite nice. It's a nice little, you know, dark pink, maroony shade. So quite like that. All right, come on, give me something different. So let's go back to this and let's shake it, shake it, shake it. What's that? 42. Okay. I'm blind, everyone, and I don't wear lenses at the moment, so just bear with me. Oh, crap. Okay, I don't want to do this shade. I really want to declutter this palette. So this is the City Kit Urban Lights palette from Maybelline. I really don't like it. I feel like all the shades are dead at this point, and I'm just not here for it. Out of all the like new palettes that I've got recently, I really don't want to use this one. But this is, so they don't have obviously any names, but I do it in the orders 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be this one. It's just so powdery. Honestly, it kind of goes though, right? Obviously, because it's pink. So I guess I'm going to have a pink look. Can't really escape that. I've been trying to do more interesting looks with greens and blues, but I guess the universe just wants me to have pink. But this is like a really shimmery, powdery pink. I don't know. All right, come on, give me something good. Next up, 7. Okay, 7 is, okay, so this is from my Primark palette, as embarrassing as that is, that I refuse to get rid of because I actually think it's pretty good. But this might change my mind. So again, these don't have any names on them, but 7 is actually the first one in here. Okay, so it's just this first one here. So really good neutral shade. I can't even see that pink one that I swatched before. All right, so yeah, so far they're all cohesive, they all work really nicely, so it's not that bad. All right, 2 more, let's make them count. So the next one would be 86. Okay, why do I feel like I've done this? Okay, 86, oh no. Okay, 86 is from the LA Dreams palette. Just cannot escape this palette. I do like this palette, so don't get me wrong, but I kind of wanted to do something else. So this is California Summer. Okay, so it's this one here. Oh my gosh, so all these colors are so similar. Wow, that is, wait, let me just swatch that again. That is so similar to the Maybelline one. It just has a little bit less shimmer, but it's can you even see it? It's so similar. Look at that. So this is the Maybelline, and then this is LA Dreams. So I got two that same. I have seen other channels where if it's a similar shade, they will not use it, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, last one. So let's make it count. Watch they give me something crazy. 44, what's this? Okay, so this is from the Maybelline City Lights again. So this one was number 4, right? Yeah, so there's 5, and so it's this green one. I did this in a video where my partner picked my makeup and he picked this horrible green. It's so bad. The fallout is so bad. The color is really bad. All right, so those are all 5 of my shades that I have to work on this month. I have to say, I'm really not happy with it. I preferred my color story from last month way more. When I got the pink, I thought, okay, that's not bad. And then I got the other pink and I thought, okay, that's not bad. And then I got the, you know, transitional, like really pale color. I thought, okay, that's not bad. And then I got pink again. I was like, well, should I keep that? And then I got the bloody green. I don't want this horrible green. Okay, so I've moved you closer because I feel like you can't see up there, or I can't see the camera up there, so I don't know if I'm doing a good job. And I want to know if I'm doing a good job for you guys. So I've moved you closer so you can see everything, all the mistakes and everything like that. Anyway, so what am I going to do with that green? I think what I'm going to do with the green is actually put it underneath. And then this is going to be in the corner, and then just play around. These are just going to be like around here. Pretty basic. Let's have a look. I'm English, obviously, if you hadn't noticed. I do have a slight American accent because I'm half American as well, but I live in England, and I've been watching The Office, the American Office. A long time ago when it first came out, I watched the British Office, and I'm just going to go in. Actually, what am I going to start with? I'm going to go in with California Summer because this is more matte than the Maybelline. So I'll start with this one and then I'll add the Maybelline on and kind of go from there. Yeah, I've been watching the American Office. Obviously, I think the first season basically just copies the UK one. I have to say the UK one is so much better in terms of just the first season. But now I'm on, is it season 6 of The Office? It's either season 6 or it's season 9. It's one of those two. And I do feel like it's gotten a lot funnier. I really like Steve Carell as well. I always liked him, so I always thought he was funny. So it's always just been on my radar to watch. And it's on Amazon Prime, so I've been watching it now. But apart from that, also we're watching Modern Family. That's another one that I never watched it, and now we're just binge watching it. Just in the evenings, we'll watch about 3 episodes, and yeah, that's kind of all we're doing right now. With a baby, you can't really do much else, to be honest, because he commands so much attention. So we can't have like date nights, movie nights, or anything like that, which we haven't because we've been so tired. And so I tend to just do my own thing, unless we're playing Call of Duty. We have been playing a lot of Call of Duty Warzone, which I have to say I'm pretty good at. But if we're not playing that at night, I just do my own thing, which nowadays is YouTube, because what else is there? It's either YouTube or I just go to bed early. I really need to pluck my eyebrows. Anyway, I just go to bed early because it's just so tiring. I don't get up early all the time. Sometimes my partner gets up early and then lets me sleep in. But today I got up early. I'm not feeling that tired. I was feeling so tired earlier because we work as well. So we work from home. We're both full-time like workers. And then we've got a 6-month-old, so it is quite challenging. Okay, so I've done that all over the place. That's the California Summer from the LA Dreams palette. So now I will go in with, actually it's in the same palette, isn't it? I'll go in with Sunset. And I'm just going to use this brush, this thin brush, and just like do it on the lid here, I think. I'm not going to blend it out or anything. I think I'm going to do like just a pop of colour. Make it quite simple. So yeah, my life is get up, work, take care of baby, or get up, take care of baby, work, take care of baby, work, take care of baby, work, 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 and then eat. And then watch a little bit of Modern Family or a little bit of The Office. Have a bath, put baby to bed, and then play Call of Duty Warzone. Maybe we'll blend it out a little bit. Or do my YouTubes, or edit, or just lie down in bed and watch YouTube or watch something else. I did try to get into The Sinner. So I've seen season 1, I've seen season 2, and when season 3 came out, I was really excited, but I just never got into it. I really didn't like it, and I still haven't finished it. I know it came out a while back, but I just did not like the story. Honestly, I feel like the first one was really good. The second one was about that boy. I don't even remember it, but I don't think it was that good. One of the things I've been watching, I really want to watch Dirty John season 2, because season 1 was good, and then I also like the documentary as well. It was just such a sleazeball, and you can just imagine women who are gullible and they fall for that, and it's just awful that men can do that. It's not just men though, because obviously women can do it too, because I think season 2 is about a woman who does it, so I think that would be interesting to see. I still haven't seen that. What else do I want to watch? There's not a lot on, or there might be, but I'm not. If there's a good show on Netflix, I mean, I've got UK Netflix, it's slightly different to the US. We don't have everything, but if you can recommend something that's on there that's really, really good, just let me know. Ooh, forgot which eye I'm doing. But yeah, I think that's my life right now. And the last couple of weeks I've been venturing out and going shopping, just food shopping, and that's been exciting. Although the last time was horrendous and I just wanted to go straight home. I just hate wearing the mask, and I felt like people weren't sticking to social distancing, and I'm just a stickler with that. I just think you're being really, really stupid. And where are your masks? I saw so many kids running around without masks. And first of all, they're not in school, so it kind of pisses me off that they're not in school, because, you know, if it's not my child, then I don't like it. Yeah, or my niece and nephew, I love them. But anyone else's children, I just don't like. Is anyone else like that? So first of all, they just annoy me anyway, because they're running around and they're there and they shouldn't be in the store, because that's where you want to go in, get everything that you want to buy, and then get out as fast, as quickly as possible, because who wants to sit? Oh my God, look at all that. Do you see that? You might not even see that. So much dust. I really need to wash. Oh yeah, you can see it now. I really need to wash these. I washed them not long ago, but they're obviously so dirty again. I don't know if I like this look, to be honest. I feel like there's no like transitional shade. You know, it's just light pink and then pink. Oh well. So yeah, I was in the store and people were just walking around, one without masks. Some of them didn't have masks, and you have to wear a mask in England, in the stores. It's mandatory now, and so that kind of annoyed me. And I had my son, and I just thought that was just irresponsible of all these adults who know better. I can understand children, they you know, they just do whatever they want, but adults should know better. I'm just gonna go in with the shade, the City Urban Lights thing, and I'm just gonna do it like around here, because it has a little bit more shimmer than the other one, so I don't know, we'll see if it pops up. Yeah, so that kind of annoyed me. Although it was so nice actually being out and trying to shop. It's just not the same though. Do you see that? I don't know, what do you think? I can't believe it's September already. This year has flown by so quickly. And it kind of makes me sad, because it just reminds me that my son has grown up so fast. So he's going to be 7 months this month. Oh my gosh. Everyone says just to savor this time and savor these moments. And it's really true. For the first, I would say 4 months, I took a picture of him, or several pictures of him, but I made sure I always took a picture of him at least once every day. And then as soon as I went back to work, so actually it was 5 months then, as soon as I went back to work, I missed a day and I was so upset with myself. I was so angry. I cried and cried and cried. I thought, what are you doing? You're at home. Why are you not taking a picture of your son? You know, this is the only time that he's going to be like this. You need to cherish every moment. And I was being so hard on myself. But I've since kind of let that go a little bit. And I'm not as hard on myself, but oh my God, it was so awful. I was so sad. And so miserable. I don't know if I like this, but we'll stick with it. So I didn't actually tell you what palette this is. This is the Rose Quartz palette from Primark, and I bought this last year. And the reason I bought it is because I loved all these shades, although on the camera it looks pretty crap, but actually in person they look a lot prettier. I don't know, I quite liked it. I didn't have any of these shades anyway, so yeah, it was just like a spur of the moment. I don't like Primark. I don't like going in there. There's always masses of queues. So I kind of just like, ugh, every time I say this is from Primark, I just hate myself more and more. But I actually like this palette. So I'm just going to go in the corner here. I don't know. I don't like this. I think the lighting is all off. So anyway, let's be rambling on. I find this look really boring. And I feel really pale. I need to put some blush on. So I'm just going to put some of my Pre-Nap Colourpop on. I just use my finger. I really like this, but I feel like it could have been more pigmented. I'm putting a lot on because I feel feeling quite pale and I feel like I need it. I don't know, what do you think? You know what I'm going to do? I feel like I need to do my eyebrows for this look, so I'm going to do that. So this is the new one that I have. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. I have just the Revolution one and also something else that I don't remember. This has got a really horrible applicator, so I thought I'd try it out. Why not? I'll just try it out with you. You can watch me butcher my eyebrows. Also, it doesn't look like it's the right colour. But let's have a look. I really don't do this. I should learn how to do my eyebrows properly, but it's just not something that I've ever really wanted to do. I have quite thick eyebrows anyway, so I just always thought, oh, what's the point of doing it? Oh my God, this is awful. Some girls have such great eyebrows when they're just so natural and they look sort of messy, but they also look really tidy as well. I love that. I think that's so great. I do prefer the messy look on eyebrows, I have to say. I think some girls look so good with the manicure look, but I'm just not one of them. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. You see, my eyebrows were already bushy, so now they just look a little bit bushier. Alright, so I forgot that I have to do this horrible green colour. So let me do that, and then I will do my mascara. Because I was thinking I need some liner. I need something else. Oh crap, I need to do that. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. I guess I'll just use this little thing. Just go in here. Right. You see, because I have like these greens are really nice, but this one's horrible. Does anyone else find that doing your makeup can be really quite therapeutic and relaxing? Or just talking to the camera, or is it just me? Green and pink do actually go together. And this is like a turquoise green. Yeah, don't look so bad. Alright, okay, so I was gonna do some black eyeliner, but I don't think I need to. So mascara next. I'll do the Revolution Big Lash mascara. A lot of girls do this off camera, and I realize why, because I guess they want to avoid doing that funny awkward thing with their mouth, which I do all the time. Like that. So it's a really nice mascara. I've said it before, but I definitely think I'll repurchase it. I do want to try the Essence one that everyone is talking about. I'm not very interested in getting any makeup from the Essence, but I will buy mascara because I think cheap mascara is really good. So what do you think I should do with the lips? I think I always sort of go wrong with lips. I never really know what to do, but I think just a light gloss will do with this one because I quite like it's not too bad, this look. I think I might do this Butter Gloss and Creme Brulee by NYX. I haven't featured it on, done a look with it yet on the channel, and I do like it. At first I thought it was too nude. I'm doing this without being able to see, so I'm like missing my lips. Yeah, at first I thought it was too nude, but actually I think it's pretty perfect for me. I don't know why I thought it was too nude. It's kind of like the perfect nude shade for me. It's really quite pinky. I think comparing it, actually I know why. It's because I bought this one, and then side by side, this one's obviously a lot more nude. But actually inside is nice and pink shade, so I think that's good. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave it. I'm kind of disappointed with the eyeshadows that were picked, but what I'm gonna do is just keep track of them all, and I will do a follow-up at the end of the month for next month recap and just see how I did. My goal is to start panning these eyeshadows. So it is a pan project, but is also an eyeshadow roulette project, so it's a little bit hard. I just had to be like more with it and more consistent during the month, but I also have, you know, stuff that I'm working on for my project pan project, and I have some eyeshadows in there that I am working through as well. But anyway, let me know what you think of the look. It's a lot more of a normal look today as opposed to the other looks that I've done. Last time was very glamorous, and then the first one was just, what are you doing? But yeah, anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Just let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see next and if you enjoy it, and yeah, I will see you again next time. Thanks, bye!